What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today is episode 102, and we're gonna take a look at the meme stocks. So the popular meme figure that was behind the surge of AMC and GameStop and a couple of other meme stocks back in 2021, Roaring Kitty actually popped out. All right, Roaring Kitty made a post on Sunday. Pretty much in a nutshell, he posted a drawing to X that showed the gamer, lean back in a chair and then leaning forward, meaning, hey, it's about to get serious, and the meme stocks, went crazy. The retail investors started pouring money into these stocks and they started surging. So we're talking about, as you can see on the screen right here, we have GameStop that is up 60% at the time of this article. We have AMC, which is up 31%. And then we have SPWR, which is up 59, and we also have costs, which is up 40%. So pretty much in a nutshell, this article just tells you that, he made a sketch, Roaring Kitty. He came back, posted the sketch, of him leaning forward in the chair, meaning, that's something that gamers use to say, hey, it's about to get serious. And Roaring Kitty, his real name is Keith Gill, and he became popular because he made a bull case for GameStop in 2021. And, all the hedge funds, the big money, the banks decided to short the stock, and the platform that was used was Wall Street Bets, which is a platform that's on Reddit. It's a group that's on Reddit, and they pretty much use I guess the strength in numbers angle, and pretty much got the banks and the hedge funds crushed. One of them, I believe the name was Melvin Capital, lost so much money on the short they went out of business. So this guy does wield some power. Like I said, his name is Keith Gill, but his online name is Roaring Kitty, and he hasn't posted in like 3 years. So pretty much since 2021, I think they said he made like 50 million and just walked away, dropped the keyboard and walk away. I'd walk away too. 50 million? What? That's a lot of money. So right now, GameStop is surging, so is AMC, and there's a couple of other ones, but what we're going to take a look at today is GameStop and AMC. So we're going to look to see what it's been doing for the week so far, all right, because he did post on Sunday. So today is Wednesday morning, and we're going to take a look to see what it did for Monday and Tuesday, and then we're going to go ahead and hop in the charts and go back and look at some of the previous levels from the stock's glory days, both for GameStop and for AMC. So let's get to it. All right, as you guys can see, I have GameStop pulled up here on the weekly in Robinhood. And the first thing you guys will see at the top, it says this stock has recently experienced elevated volatility. And if you click on it where it says learn more, it's just going to point out some key areas here. So it just tells you elevated volatility is backwards looking, measured, designed by Robinhood, which indicates that a stock has significantly deviated up or down from historical price movement. All right, so you can see the red zones right here, and you can see the red zone right here. So this is the big spike up, and I guess this is the big spike down. This was the area where people were making money, and I guess they took profit somewhere around here. So if we go back and we look at the stock, like I said, on the weekly, we could see it's been pretty much flat. It's been around like, what is this? 15, 16 bucks. Boom, 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 boom. And then he posted on what was that? He posted on the 12th. So that would be Sunday. So sometime around here. And it just started to shoot up. Boom, boom, boom. We have this big spike here on Monday at 11 a.m. It got to $28, came back down. So I guess people took profits. Also, guys, what you want to remember is a lot of times when these stocks start to move at that level, once it moves up, say, I believe it's like 10 or 15% within a certain time frame, the usually the exchange will halt trading on the stock. So you have to be careful. And usually when they halt trading, it halts for like about, I believe it's like, I want to say like 5 minutes. So during that time, even if you have shares or options, you can't sell them. So you have to pay attention to that, but it's usually for 5 minutes and then it frees up. And then usually if you're buying it, this won't work for options, but if you're buying shares, there's no freezing in the pre-market or post-market. So you should be able to still trade during that time frame if you're trading shares. As you guys could see here, it went up again 2 a.m. and this was the 14th yesterday, and boom, massive spike. All right, so at its peak, it was $70.74. That's like a far cry from where it's coming from, which is all the way down here at like 16 bucks for the week. All right, so imagine if you played options from here to here. I didn't, but I have friends that did, and some made a killing, some are now stuck and like in panic mode. So pretty much that's where it was. Then, as you guys can see, it just kind of went back down to 42. Boom, boom, boom. Went up again, 50 something. Boom. And then today at 1 a.m., it was at 62. Came down. Boom, boom, boom. Back to 53. So just from 1 a.m. to now, it made like a $10 drop. And this is where we're at right now. So we're at 54.65. So let's go ahead and throw up GameStop on the chart, and then we're going to go ahead and look at some key levels based on when it was surging in 2021. All right, so we have GameStop here up in trading view, and as you guys can see, let me just go ahead and shrink this for you. So we have a couple of levels here. All right, so let's go ahead and just let me clone this line real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and just drag this puppy down here to this level, because as you can see, we have two touches here. You know what I'm saying? We also have two touches at this point. We have one touch here, which I'm assuming that's when it got to like around, what is this, like the 70 mark? Yeah, somewhere around there. All right, so we had a touch around here, and as you could see, it started to come back down. So the 2021 high, it was around this point. We have this level here. So we still can go up to this level. We can also go up to this level. So right now, if it's at, what is it, like 54 pre-market, right? So 54, we're somewhere here. That's where we are right now. So it could go back up to this 70 if it breaks this 70 area, this 65, 70 area, right? Let me see. Yeah, so that area is exactly like 64.17. If it breaks out of this area, then it has to go to this one, which is going to be the 85 area. And then if it does, it could surge all the way back up. Now, to be honest with you, I'll see people trying to day trade this stock. You're gambling, man. If you look back, just look at this. Look at all this consolidation. This was, August, what is that? August 2018. It was doing nothing. This company it's not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? There's no real fundamentals behind the stock. So you have to, if you're going to trade this, you have to catch the wave. Right now, I'd say the wave is hot. So I wouldn't try to day trade this, because if you day trade it and they freeze it, it might get crushed, because the theta is obviously going to be higher versus if you get a swing. So what I would do is I'd get a swing. I'd get something like a call to say, hey, it's going to 70 bucks. And we could take a look at that and then see where it goes from there. But you have to be able to weather that to say, okay, hey, I'm betting that it's going to go to 70 bucks, but it's going to have a wild ride between then and now. And if it breaks out at 70, I think it's just going to go further. This is around the high point of and if you look at the date, 2021. This was around the high point. This was February of 2021. So this was around the high point. Can it go back to that level? It's quite possibly. This stock went from $16 to $70 in 2 days. Yes, it came back down. Now you can also day trade it, but like I said, I think you're probably going to get your best gains if you run, because then when you start day trading, you're going to be watching it more. You're going to panic. I would get it, set my alerts, set up a stop loss, and get out. And if it keeps moving higher, then all I would do is just move my stop loss up. So for example, if you buy the 57 and you say, okay, once it gets to, you set an alert to say, okay, it gets to 65 and it gets to 65 and it breaks 65, then you bought at 57. So now I would set my stop loss at 65. So if it goes to 70, boom, 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 let's say you're not watching it because it's a swing, and it gets to 70, hits that wall and shoots back down. Once your stop loss hits 75, 65, it's going to automatically sell. So you're going to save your money. All right, so let's go ahead now and hop into AMC and we'll take a look at that one as well. All right, so we have AMC here on the weekly, and as you can see, pretty much the same type of story, just going boom, 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 flat $3. Just look at that, just not going anywhere. Then May 10th hits, it starts to get a little bit of buzz. You know, how do they know that it should start buzzing at this point? See, somebody's telling somebody something, man. Before he posts, somebody knew something. But anyway, it started going up here. And then as you can see, this is May 13th. So this was Monday. It just started like that crazy run. Boom. Hits this ledge here. And from the ledge, it just went, wow. Look at that. $9. So this stock went up, what is that, like 300%? That is crazy. And then look at the wild ride back down. Boom. To $6. Then back to 6. Boom. 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 So, right now this is where we're at. We're at 754. One of the biggest strikes on this in terms of calls is the $8 mark. So a lot of people are pumping money into that. Again, I would do the same thing. I would look at getting probably an $8 call on that, and then riding it for a swing. Let's take a look at AMC in the charts. All right, so we have AMC pulled up on the charts here. And as you guys could see, go back to 2020, it was just dipping down and you have this spike up here. So you have another level here at, right now this was, what? This is saying it was 151 back then. This was August of 2022. So you see how crazy these stocks are, man. It could just go from, being all the way up here. What is this? What is this level? This is, that's just nuts. So you just look at the numbers, man. It's just nuts. But anyway, so we have this level here. Pre-marketed is 752, and it just looks crazy. It just looks crazy. But if we go ahead and we zoom in here, right? This is where we're at now. So let's go ahead and just let me clone this line real quick. Sorry. All right, so this is where we're at. This was the high point, I said, somewhere around like $12. And then we have this low right here, which is the $3 mark. So it went up to this 12, bounces, comes back down. If it touches this, and breaks, it's going to keep sliding. If it breaks this 12, it's going to go more. And then it just looks like after it breaks 12, what's the next major level I would see here? I am talking about, say, right about here, right? So 37. So, and this is on the daily chart, guys. So it just moves, it moves really wild. You can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money. But I would do the same thing with this. I would just play swings, and then see how it goes. But as far as gambling is concerned, guys, playing these meme stocks is like the definition of gambling. Yes, you can make money, but just be smart, manage your risk, scale down, don't get too crazy with your positions. And if you make profit, then scale down further. So for example, let's say I made $200 profit. If I hop back in, I would probably only go back in with 20% of that. All right. So don't make 200 and go, oh, let me go back and try to see if I could put 400 in and double up. Nah, there is no real fundamentals moving these stocks. It's just that there are a lot of people pouring money into it. And as you saw with 2021, these stocks were on some really high spikes, and they're like a fraction of what they were back then. Can they go back to those levels? Quite possibly, especially now with what's going on with the hardship and like people are complaining about the price of food and gas. It's very possible. People might see this as a savior. It's made people enormous wealth before, so it could do it again. But you just have to be cautious and exercise risk management. All right. And that's it for the video today, guys. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please consider subscribing. I make new videos like this every day. Go ahead and like this video and also share this video with a family member or a friend. Thanks again for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. I'll stay safe and have a blessed day. Peace.